Hi! Oh my god, look at me, look at me. Pipi Ananassa is streaming 2 days in a row. I didn't even do this like before my hike. A big thing for me. I'd like to thank the Academy. I'd like to thank my mom and my dad and also my haha. Yeah, anyway, hi. Hi. Usually I wait like 10 minutes until I like kind of like bring the music down a little bit and I like actually start the stream. But I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. God. I also like after looking at last night's VOD, sat down at my desk and for the time being my mic is on my desk. But I knew that was stupid and I did anyway. Anyway, I also know from overviewing last night's VOD that I need to I need to get a new webcam because this cam's mouth tracking is shit. And I think I even said that last night. I think I was even like, yeah, man, like this is not catching my eyes or my mouth at all, which is weird because this is like a before when I had the laptop before I got my new PC, I was using a like a regular laptop cam and that was actually really good. So like this is the cam that I'm using now is like a actually borrowing it from my dad. It's like a I don't know, it's like it's an actual like webcam and like he went out and bought with like money. So I don't know why it's not quite as good, but it just isn't. I'm gonna have to go get a new one. But anyway, the point is that you can hear me. And yeah, we're doing the lawyer game tonight. Ah! I wish I had the words in me to describe how much I love Ace Attorney. I love Ace Attorney with all my heart, my whole heart, my soul, my spirit, everything. Everything within me loves the funny little lawyer games. I've always loved like super unrealistic, like not accurate at all, but like epic for the sake of being epic court dramas. Like that's like my thing. I love it so much. I love it when court happens in fiction. I remember when I was a kid there was this series of books by John Grisham called Theodore Boone, Kid Lawyer. It's exactly what it sounds like. It's like he was like it's like a 10-year-old who is like a lawyer or something, like his parents are lawyers and he like runs around like solving mysteries a la Ace Attorney, like being on like being like on crime scenes and shit, you know, like a lawyer is not allowed to be. But yeah, I don't actually remember like a damn thing that happens. I remember like it was recommended to me by like my school librarian. Goodness, I have allergies. I can feel it like in my nose. It's like anyway. It was just like, but my school librarian was like, yeah, like, I think you'd like these books. And I did. Do I remember a single thing that Theodore Boone does? No. I remember in at least one of the books he saves a dog, a crack house. I remember that much. But yeah, nothing else. Anyway, actually, so yeah, anyway, I love it. I love Ace Attorney. So we're playing Ace Attorney. I've been playing Trials and Tribulations, which is like the third game in my personal time. And it just like, it made me, I don't know, like something about the series, the way the series handles passage of time. I can literally be playing the games and miss the game, you know? Oh, it's so good. I love it. I love it. But yeah, actually I had the Ace Attorney trilogy on the 3DS. And then I got it on the Switch, and then I was going to try firing up my Elgato, you know, testing the Elgato. Since we tested everything else last night, you know, that's one of a couple more things that I would need to test to make, like, see what I need to kind of adjust. But I don't have my Switch charger, the thing that plugs from the port into the wall. I don't have that. I don't know what happened to it, but it's certainly not in my possession right now. Actually, I know exactly where it is, but I have to drive like 30 minutes to go get it, so I'm not really too going to go get it. So it is what it is. I got it on Steam. I bought the Ace Attorney trilogy for the 3rd time so that I could just stream it tonight. I easily could have played some other game, but I love Phoenix Wright with my whole heart, soul, and mind. So we're playing Ace Attorney because I bought a whole new version of Ace Attorney to play. See, I didn't do housekeeping last night. I don't know. I'm kind of chill about it, but I guess I'll do it tonight. Thank you so much for coming to the stream, everybody. My name is Pipi Ananassa, and I am a strawberry frog. I really appreciate you guys being all of my streams will always be free to watch, but if you feel like supporting me financially, you can hit ! Donate or ! Tip in chat and send me a funny little message to read. I don't actually know if it works. Nobody's donated anything since I've gotten my new computer, so I don't actually. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Rest assured, either way, not at all required. You should not feel pressured to donate if you do. Again, my streams are free. It's not an expectation. I'm not urging you. If you feel like it, the option is there. We also have an art tag. It's #Piptograph. I think it's !art. !art will give you the spelling for that. It's Piptograph. If you make any stream related art, you can post it on Twitter under that hashtag, and I will do my best to remember to look at it at the end of the stream. But on stream, I think that's about it. I have a Throne page. You can click my Throne button, but it hasn't been updated in a while. So good luck. Anyway, I appreciate you all being here today. And we're going to get into some super cool lawyer games momentarily. I'm gonna see. So I'm gonna unravel this controller that I have. It's like the only wired box controller I own. And I bought it specifically for a really my old house computer, because I read somewhere on the internet like Windows computers already have the drivers installed, controllers and shit for Xbox controllers and whatever. That was back when I didn't know controllers on my computer. Back when it wasn't as that. So we're gonna figure this out. Okay, hold on a second. I'm trying to make absolutely sure there's nothing else that I want to get into before I start the game, because I'm so excited to start the game, I feel like I'm forgetting something. We are going to audio though. What's going on? Oh my god. I guess Steam changed their big picture. I don't. Early. Don't. Bum, 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 bum. I'm gonna turn that way the fuck down though. God. Alright. Let's get going. Yay! Are we reading? Give it a second. Doesn't always know what it wants. Capture specific window. Capture the Ace Attorney window. Ace Attorney. Ace Attorney! Ace Attorney. This is the Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney trilogy. Okay. So the way we're gonna do this is we're just gonna see how many cases we can get through tonight. I want to say we're gonna get through at least the first 2. I think, if I'm not mistaken, there's only 3. first one, but the third one is long because you get like right to the end, and that's where like the plot twist of the game happens, and it like drags out the time you spend in trial. So we're gonna try to get it through at least the first two, and then probably dedicate. Anyway, and then probably dedicate like one more stream to Ace Attorney. It really depends on. I feel like every single time I get into this game, I underestimate how long the cases actually are. So we're gonna try to get through two, and then dedicate the next stream to either. I don't remember if there's 3 or 4 in this game. Anyway, two today, and then we're gonna try to finish Ace Attorney the next like stream we do of this. And if it ends up being shorter than I think it is, then we'll finish up this game and then do the first one of Justice for All. Because the minute you get into Justice for All and Trials and Tribulations, the cases get really fucking long. And I'm the kind of person that if I drop the game like in the middle of the case and I come back a day later, I don't know what the fuck is going on. I need to do these cases in straight shots, otherwise I will be completely lost. So I'm gonna divide this up in a very specific way. However, especially the last case of Justice for All. I think it's Turnabout Goodbye. Turnabout Goodbye is so fucking long, so that one will probably get its own stream. The other thing I'm gonna say about Phoenix Wright, I haven't played any games after this, but these games came out in the early 2000s. So you're absolutely gonna come across. Sorry, I'm looking over because I keep seeing motion, and it's my cat, and I want to make sure she's. So these games suffer from, oh my god, this game was released in the early 2000s. There's gonna be some lines in here I know for a fact that are gonna have aged fucking like horribly. Like there's gonna be some lines that like hit us all like oof. From what I know, Ace Attorney is fine. It depends on which game Turnabout Big Top is in. If it's in Ace Attorney, I'm so sorry, I'm lying to you all right now. If it's in Justice for All, I'll decide when we get there if we're gonna do Turnabout Big Top, or if I'll just do that in my own time and then come back and do the rest on stream. The one that I know for a fact that we're not gonna do for that reason, for the reason that's like, oh, it kind of aged poorly, like really badly, is Recipe for Turnabout in Trials and Tribulations. That one borders on transphobic in some parts, so we're just not gonna do it. I'll do it in my own time so that I can progress through the game, and then we'll come back and we'll finish up the game. So we'll end up doing 4 out of 5 cases on Trials and Tribulations. But the others, from what I remember, are pretty alright. Alright, let's get in this damn game. I'm so excited! We're gonna play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney! Ow! Episode 1, the first Turnabout. Also, I am doing funny voices. I'm bad at accents. Please don't bully my accents, or do bully my accents. It gives me content either way. Damn it! Why me? I can't get caught. Not like this! Fuck am I giving him that voice? Who cares? What voice should I give him? Oh god. Someone like him. I don't know. Fucking, he's got whatever voice. I'll make it look like he did it. Gotta respect the grind though. He really did. That's very impulsive of him. Can't even believe we got this far. I can't even believe he made it work enough to get this far. Boy, am I nervous. Right. Oh, hiya, Chief. Oh, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you, and your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. Favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Phoenix, that's illegal. Holy shit, you can't tell anyone that. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over! My life, everything, it's all over! Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death! Despair! Oh! I'm gonna do it! I'm gonna die! Sounds like he wants to die. Nick! Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty! Tell him I'm guilty! Give me the death sentence! I ain't afraid to die! What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over! I'm finished! Finished! I can't live in a world without her! I can't! Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me! Who took my baby away? The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? The newspapers say it was you. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts. You don't laugh. Don't laugh. My best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself into trouble. One thing I can say, though, it's usually not his fault. Terrible luck. But I know better than anyone, he's a good guy at heart. That and I owe him one, which is why I took this case. Clear his name. And that's just what I'm going to do. August 3rd, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 2. More like courtroom number 2, Toriel. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm, a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your Yes, Your Honor. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Right, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Oh. Hands shaking. Eyesight fading. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. It's Larry Butts, Your Honor. The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what is the victim? Ooh, I know this one. Glad I read the case report cover to cover so many times. It's... Wait. Uh-oh. No way! I forgot! I'm drawing this little blank here! Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name? The victim! Of course I know the victim's name! I, just forgot. Temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press tab to look at it at any time, okay? Yeah, how the fuck did you say that out loud? Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Mr. Wright, who is the victim? Isn't it? Wait, hold on. Cindy Stone. It's Cindy Stone. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Now tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was... with a blunt object. Where? She was struck once by a blunt object. By a blunk. Correct. You answered all of my questions. I see no reason why we should be much more relaxed, mister. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then. First, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne?
Yes, Your Honor.
As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you care to explain to the court just what that object was?
The murder weapon was the statue of the Thinker.
It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts this into evidence. Statue added to the court record. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during that evidence is the only ammunition you have. Besides the random fucking times that you just break onto crime scenes. I don't quite understand you. That's not legal either. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness.
The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand.
Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Get that smug fucking look off your face. You're on trial for murder, you piece of shit. Ahem.
Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you?
Hey, watch it, buddy. We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet. Cleopatra. Oh my god, what the fuck did he just say? It sounded like he's having a stroke. I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me. Ever. What's it to you, anyway?
Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder.
What do you mean, one of them?
Lies. All of it. Lies. I don't believe a word of it.
Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day she died. Passport added. Where did you get this? This isn't legal.
Dude, no way! The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies.
Daddies? Sugar?
Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle.
Dude!
You can clearly see what kind of woman this Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now?
Right. I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. This attorney asexual? No, actually, this attorney is gay as hell. I don't know why he's representing himself in that way. Should I? You know, I have a tendency to stir the pot. Let's just wait and see what happens. Might be better not to get involved in this one.
Well, Mr. Butts.
Dude, no way! That cheating she-dog! I'm gonna die! I'm just gonna drop dead! Yeah, and when I meet her in the afterlife... Oh my god, shut the fuck up. I regret. I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. Let's continue with the trial, shall we?
I believe the accused motive is clear to everyone.
Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is so not looking good.
Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you or did you not?
Well, maybe I did and maybe I didn't. Jesus fucking Christ. What do I do? Bro, be honest. That's the only way we're gonna get through this shit. I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth. Yeah, I was there. I went. Order.
Well, Mr. Butts?
Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man, so, like, I didn't see her.
Your Honor, the defendant is lying.
Lying?
The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying.
Well, that simplifies matters. Who's your witness?
The man who found the victim's body. Just before making the gruesome discovery, he saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Order! Order in the court! Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. God damn it, this is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sawit to the stand.
Parker looks like a Zelda character.
Mr. Sawit, sell newspapers. This is correct. Ooh, oh yes, newspapers, yes. Mr. Sawit, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder.
Alright, let's tear this man to shreds.
I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. Shit, you lying sack of shit. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 o'clock p.m. The man who ran was without a doubt the defendant sitting right over there. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sawit used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of blackout for your proof. That record? What record? It's not gonna save his stupid ass, but you know what? We'll put it in there anyway. Now, Mr. Wright.
Yes, yes, Your Honor.
You may begin your cross-examination.
Cross-examination, Your Honor?
All right, this is it. The real deal.
What exactly am I supposed to do?
You exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Lies? He was lying? Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Did you even fucking go to law school? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find the contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Okay. Open the court record with tab, then point out the contradictions in the testimony.
Got it. Wait. If I remember. My death was 4 to 5 p.m. Let's see here. I don't think this game is quite as deep as the other two, so I don't think we need to press every single. No. So we're gonna press this one though because that is important. So you didn't touch anything in the apartment?
Yes. I mean, no, nothing.
Okay. What happened next? The phone in her apartment wasn't working?
Yes, I mean, no, it wasn't, right?
But you said you didn't go into the apartment. Or did you?
Oh, that? I can explain that. There was a cordless phone on the shelf in the entranceway. I reached inside and tried using that to call. And that phone wasn't working, correct? What happened next?
Alright. That is not what I thought it would be. So... got his ass. You found the body at 1 p.m. You're sure?
Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain.
Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death sometime after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap?
Oh, that. Oh, This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Sawit, why were you so certain you found the body at 1 p.m.? Gee, that's a really good question. Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out the contradictions. Just like real-life lawyering. See through one, and their whole story falls apart. Hello, lovely frog. Oh my god, hello, lovely bog! Ah! Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again?
The time of the discovery. Tonight's Wi-Fi is delicious. Hell yeah! Yes! Good Wi-Fi for a good lawyer game.
You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about that misunderstanding. I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a taped program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Right. You know what you have to do. I've got this one.
This one is worse than the last one. You lying sack of shit. You heard the time. It was probably coming from the television. Yeah, alright. That's really interesting because there was a blackout. That's so interesting. So interesting.
Hold it right there. The prosecution said that there was a blackout at the time of the discovery, and this record proves it. You couldn't have heard the television or a video. The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this? Right? No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Right. Wait, I remember now. Mr. Sawit, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning.
That's fucking bullshit. I have 2 other games after this to prove that that's bullshit.
These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That, and you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body.
Very well, Mr. Sawit. Let's hear your testimony once more, please.
Bitch your ass. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. Okay. Saw a clock. I guess that would explain it.
Defense may cross-examine the witness.
Gladly.
He knows he's got his ass. Alright, hold up. What do we got here? Alright, let me see. My music. Let me get in the vibe. Okay. Rather heavy. The near right. Murder. From noon to 6 p.m. So that would have. Imagine the thinker. It's rather heavy. Oh, we don't know that's a clock yet. Alright. Sorry. I'm a little ahead. Let's see. You have a clock? Yeah, the murder weapon. Except you didn't tell anybody that it was a clock. Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was this stretch-roo. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock? Fucking got his ass. You with your objections and your evidence, just who do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mr. Sawit. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock.
Your Honor, if I may.
Yes, Mr. Payne.
As the witness stated, the statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. And it doesn't look like a clock. I submitted it as a statue. My apologies.
I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony is correct. It is a clock. Have any problems with this testimony now? Yeah, actually.
Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet, the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction.
Indeed.
The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You're lying! You were inside the apartment the day of the murder! Oh yeah? Prove it. Prove I went in there. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. I fucking love this music.
Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Saw it. The sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness's face.
Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock?
That day, I never. Look, the clock, I saw. Shut up! I hate you. It was him, I tell you. I saw him. He killed her, and he should burn, give him death.
Order in the court, I say.
Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims.
Mr. Wright, Your Honor, you claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence?
The whole case is riding on it. Better think it through carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Saw it heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply... Let's try sounding the clock. Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask this court to listen very carefully.
I think it's 8:25.
That is certainly a strange way to announce the time.
Well, he is the thinker after all.
So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright?
Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now?
It's 11:25.
As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sawit heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sawit, try to talk your way out of this one. You forgot one thing.
Uh-oh. What's he talking about now?
While it may seem like that clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case.
Fuck, he's right.
How am I gonna prove that? Damn it! I was so close!
Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim.
Yes, Your Honor.
This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sawit.
I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal. A criminal! You lawyers are all slime. Almost had him. Sorry, Larry. Failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Not so fast, Mr. Sawit. Chief. Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think.
But, Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that.
Well, yes, but that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Right? Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow?
Yeah. It's the tutorial cases shit.
Wait! Maybe I can prove it. You have the evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let them have it. Well, Mr. Wright, say the clock was already running slow the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim?
Of course. There is a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt.
Ah, tough words. Let's see you pull this one off.
Let's see this evidence that proves why the clock was running slow. It's the passport, because she was in Paris.
The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in the apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Saw It, or should I say, Mr. Did It!
Guys, I think you might have done it.
Order, I say.
Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness?
He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor.
Very well. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly, and find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty! There I am. Phoenix Wright. Play attorney. And with that, this court is adjourned. Turns out that Frank Saw It was just a common burglar. Posed as a newspaper salesman, I can see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Saw It let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Saw It grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. And killed her. She died, for anyone who thought that. Ugh. I still can't believe he won. Right! Good job in there! Congratulations! Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all. Not at all! You fought with your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. She's this glad. Imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over! Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Oh, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait, no. I mean, bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Wendy's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was a... Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts, innocent. Thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this, ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner, movie, my treat. Oh no, I couldn't. I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present. For me? Wait, is this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me.
Really? You? You made this? Is that why it's so fucking stupid?
Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento.
Yo, Nick. You believe it? I was so into that chick, and she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you just want to cry?
Larry. You're so sure.
Squeeze me.
I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way.
You don't gotta sympathize with me, it's okay.
Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right, Wright? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him?
Huh? Oh, yeah, right.
What the heck is she talking about? Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her.
Huh? What about that clock?
This is the clock you made for her, Larry. She took it with her when she traveled.
Oh, whatever. She probably just needed a clock, that's all.
Think so? Pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will.
Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks.
Hope that made him feel a little better. Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. All too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right. Learn. Grow strong. Never let go of what you believe. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Hey, how about dinner? On me? We'll drink a toast to innocent butts.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of... yeah, part at least. You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks? So, my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said,
"Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends."
and I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us. Unless you count the clock he gave Mia. I didn't know it then. But that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. My promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep.
The end.
Anyway, thanks for coming to the stream, guys. That's about it for the game. No, I'm kidding.
A brand new episode has been added. Yay, yay, yay. Hello, this is Maya.
Hey, Maya, it's me. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Sorry, I've been so busy. How have you been?
Well, lonely, and it's all your fault. I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place.
That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor.
I know. You want me to hold evidence for you?
Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. Just don't feel safe keeping...
I gotcha. So what is it this time?
It's clock. Clock? Yeah, it's made to look like that statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always like toys. Oh my god, Larry Butt's found dead in Miami.
Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis.
Now. You know I'm only teasing. I should probably tell you, clock isn't talking right. Huh? It's not working. That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. Put some papers inside it instead. Is that the evidence then?
Well, there's a possibility that it might turn up.
Can you come by the office tonight? Say 9 o'clock to pick it up? I'll be in a pre-trial meeting until then.
Okay, sis, but I expect dinner. Something good, like burgers. I could really go for a good burger.
Okay. We'll hit the usual joint.
Alright, it's a deal. Okay, sis. See you soon.
Yep. I'll be waiting, Maya. Conversation recorded, September 5th, 9:27 a.m. September 5th, 7 p.m. Faye and Co. Law Office. Take what's mine, the papers. I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Faye, you're a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the thinker who swallowed those papers. How could you know? Huh. Are you not cognivorous of my background? Gathering information is my business. I should have been more careful. Oh, my dear Miss, I'm so very sorry, but I am afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Faye. Cat, I'm sad. Cat, I'm sad. I'm sad. I'm sad. Red, white. I'm sad. September 5th, 9:08. Faye and Co. Law Offices. Uh-oh. Wait. That's... You've left without me. Said your sister was coming. I'll go out for dinner. Oh. What? Mia! Maybe she's in her office. Mel. Blood! Yes. Someone's there. Chief? Chief? Chief! Who are you? Okay, it's just Maya Slay. Don't worry about it. The strange girl dropped out cold. I left her lying on the office sofa. I went back to the chief where she lay under the window. Her body was still warm. I feel it when I hit her shoulder. And all too quickly, it began to fade. Finally, she was cold. Hard scene. But if there are any clues here, struck on the head with a blunt. Died instantly. Tinker. The warden. The bum. Added to the court record. Some glass shards near the chief's body. Must be pieces of the glass light stand lying broken in the back. Wow, they really don't make you search for anything. They just hand it all to you in this first game. Nothing else that seems like a clue here. Piece of paper. Must have fallen from Mia's hand. What could it be? Word is written in blood on the scrap of paper. Maya? Did Mia write this? The piece of paper is a receipt from a department store. Dated yesterday. I think that's enough snooping around for now. Better call the police. Find out what that girl was doing. Busted with dry blood. How ironic that this murder weapon. Again. Shards of glass are scattered on the floor. Seem to be the remains of a glass light stand. Painful to look, but Mia's sake. Hit in the head with a blunt weapon. Probably died instantly. The chief's chair. Simple, functional. It was pretty good to sit in, too. Yeah, go on, Phoenix. Go on your bad self. A large building right across from the office. The Gatewater Hotel. A nice, luxurious place. Pay and Co. ledger book. Everything is written in the chief's ultra-neat handwriting. Small office, but makes a good bit of money. Right. I'd better call the police. The screws on the receiver are missing. Looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart. Police! Please come quick! What was that? Someone screaming from outside the window? She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand. Better not you. Hey, wait, you can't just... we're gonna be framed again, god damn it. Surprisingly, the chief was never good with machines. About all she used this for was email. Picked up this ancient model at some garage sale for practically nothing. Perfectly normal office desk. Very particular policy about office decor. Been big on stuff the clients use, but your own stuff. That's cute. She's so nice. She's so iconic. I love her. Girl just now. Where'd she go? I put her right here on that sofa. Uh-oh. I hope she didn't run on me. Yeah! Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay. I work here. Maya. Maya Faye. Maya Faye? Maya? So Mia was writing this girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipt? I never thought there'd be a use for evidence like this in the courtroom. Seems to be in shock. I don't want to disturb her, but I have to know. Excuse me. Can you tell me what happened? I came in. Room was dark. Sis. She was already dead. So, you're the chief's sister. I'm her younger sister. We're here visiting? This late at night? Yeah. She said she wanted me to keep some evidence for her. Evidence? That clock. Was the thinker? What's that? What's this all about? Before Mia died, she wrote a message in her own blood. She wrote it on the back of this receipt. That's my name! Why? Why did she write my name? Please just calm down. It says write my name. Uh-oh. Now I've done it. Uh-oh. Y'all better fucking run. The police! Sounds like they're coming this way. Freeze! Police! Alright, I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe, see? Gumshoe? What name? We received a report from the building. Yeah. What 'em up, asshole? Got a person saying they saw a murder. Must have been that woman I saw. Yeah, anyway, I don't want either of you moving 1 inch, okay? Great. Just great. You wouldn't have. Whoa! Excuse me! This word Maya here mean anything to you? That's my name. What? The victim drew this here note in her own blood, see? With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name. Killer? I'm not. Case closed. You're coming down to the precinct, man. What? Mia's younger sister, Maya, was arrested on the spot. I was taken in for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. Eyes were heavy. I couldn't sleep. Sat around, waiting for visiting hours to begin. Center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible.
September the 6th, 9:07 a.m. Detention center. Visitor's room.
Wow. I have poor Maya locked up like a criminal. Oh. You. Lawyer. Good morning. Morning. Look so tired. Are you going to be my attorney? Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. Up to you. I better give it right. It's up to you.
Up to me?
Yes. I don't think this is something I should decide. After all, you're the one in trouble here.
They're never gonna believe me.
When you found me in the office, looked at me like I'd done it. Did I look at her like that? No, I never thought. I understand. And I've also heard about you. Heard what about me? I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day. Today was my junior partner's first time in court.
Wow, really? How'd that go?
Quite the scene. Honestly, he was on edge the whole time. A while.
So he crashed and burned?
He's a genius. One of those strike fear into the hearts of evil type. The only thing he's lacking, experience.
Huh. Sounds like it was fun. I know who to go to if I ever get into trouble now.
I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty.
Damn! That's what she said. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you.
No, it's okay. Sure, I guess. But at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch. When I think of the person who did this to Mia... Something I've been wanting to ask you.
Yes?
What's with that outfit?
Oh, this? This is what all acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say.
Acolytes? Like people in religious training? What is it that you do?
Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium. In training.
A spirit medium? Pretty sure that qualifies.
Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Yes. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial.
Evidence?
Yeah, that clock shaped like the thinker?
One Larry made. How could that have been evidence in a case?
Right. She said something about that. Oh, I remember. You want to hear it in her own voice?
Her own voice?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure our conversation is on my cell phone.
You recorded it.
Yeah, I forgot how to delete those things.
Hand it over, bestie.
So you say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone. Let's hear it.
Right.
Oh. Remember that detective took my cell phone.
Sorry.
Oh, right. Next time I see Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it.
I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay?
Sure, thanks.
So, you're an acolyte.
Medium in training?
That's right. The Fae family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world.
Wait a second. You said the Fae family? So, Mia was into this stuff too?
Of course. She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class, too.
I had no idea.
Wait. What?
So, you're a real, honest-to-goodness spirit medium with ESP and all that?
Yes. In training.
Well, can't you contact Mia's spirit then? We can just ask her who killed her.
I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I couldn't do something on that level.
Oh, that would be too...
Matter? I was wondering, could I ask you a favor? This is the address of the famous lawyer. My sister gave this to me a long time ago. She said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. Well, I'm in trouble. Think you could go ask him to represent me?
Yeah, sure, why not? Sure, why not? I'll go ask.
Thank you so much. You have no one else to turn.
Hey, what about your parents? I see. Don't worry, leave it to me.
Thank you. The trial's tomorrow at 10 o'clock.
What? Tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
But this guy refuses.
They told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney for me.
When will that happen?
They're giving me until 4 o'clock this afternoon.
Visiting hours are almost up. I'd better hurry.
Right, I'll be back.
Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Sorry, I know it must be hard.
No, it's okay. All I've been doing the last few hours is talking about it. I've gotten used to it. Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for a trial.
Thinker clock, practically qualifies as a serial murderer by now. So then, when did you arrive at the office?
Right around 9 o'clock. Lights were off and I smelled blood. Then I found her, my sister.
Thanks, Mike. That's all I need to hear for now.
Later, loser! Aha! September 6th.
Grossberg Law Offices.
According to the receptionist, the big boss is out. Couldn't say when he'd be back. Must be hard to keep track of everything. Being this lawyer. Not to mention run an office like this. Guess I'll just have to come back later.
Pippy sippy.
Of course, if you're me, then stuff like this is what I like to call absolutely fucking ripe snooping. So that's what we're gonna do. That painting has been bugging me ever since I stepped in here. Oil paint is so thick it's practically giving me a stuffed nose. I'm sure the price is nothing to sneeze at either, for that matter. Solid mahogany desk. Wood's been polished to a expensive-looking mahogany bookshelves filled with expensive-looking books. Funny, they don't look like they've ever been read. Table for clients. Elegant ebony cake. Not mistaken, that lighter is made of solid gold. Even I can tell someone's got money to burn. Expensive potted plant. No idea what kind of plant it is, but probably the most expensive one available.
September 6th, Ray and Co. Law Offices.
The office is filled with police officers. They're all busily searching. Hey, you there! This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. Sorry, don't I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you? No. Phoenix Wright. Don't mistake me for Larry. I guess I got the wrong name, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That Butts guy, he's a killer. You're no killer, right? He was proven innocent. Right. You are Detective Suede Shoe. Gumshoe, wasn't it? Is it Gumshoe? Right, at your service. Hang on, that's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyway, get the name right. And don't go calling me Dick. Hey, Dick, get over here. Fuck. This game's stupid-ass comedy gets me every time. It's so fucking dumb. I'll be right there. You're a lawyer, right, pal? You got business here, you better do it quick. Ooh, thinks I'm Maya's lawyer. Okay, bestie. I am not gonna make this quick. About Miss Faye. Did you do an autopsy? You want to know the results, eh? Now, don't you look at me like that, pal. It's no use. I'd have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you can get any special treatment. Alright. See the report, but that's all. Come on, I want the photos, man. About Maya. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, but this is one trial you aren't gonna win. Why do you say that? City's put Prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution. I'm sure you know what that means, you lawyer and all. Prosecutor Edgeworth. That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait, you do know him, don't you? No. Why don't you tell me about him? Never heard of him. Whoa, and you call yourself a lawyer, pal? About 4 years ago, this Edgeworth guy became a prosecutor at the age of 20. Everyone says he's a genius. Surprised you don't know him. Of course I know. I'm dumb. Cold, heartless machine. Anything to get a guilty verdict. There are rumors of back alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with almost abnormal passion. Never imagined I'd be facing him. I have a little note that says you have to give me evidence. I was wondering, did you see Maya Faye's cell phone? Oh, that? Yeah, I have that. You think you could give it back? Sure. I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer. I feel like I can lie to Gumshoe. Okay, I can't be straight with this guy, but what should I tell him? Something the matter? Oh, no, that carrying strap on that cell phone. This? It says the Steel Samurai, warrior of Neo Old Tokyo. Steel Samurai? That action hero on TV? Yeah, you see, that strap is a collector's item. She was worried it might get lost if it went down to the precinct. That's what she said? Yes. Okay, pal. I wrote down all the numbers she called anyway. Here you go. Didn't notice the recorded conversation. I guess I've asked all the questions I need to. You all done, pal? Yeah, thank you. I'll be heading out now. Oh, wait. One more thing I wanted to mention to you. I don't suppose you're planning on talking to that witness. Anyway, you better not. No influencing the witness with your loyally ways, pal. Come to think of it, completely forgotten about her. The witness? Yeah, Miss April May. Sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about her. Oh, you just told me your name. Miss May, huh? So you sent her home already then? Ha! You're trying your loyally tricks on me now. She's not to go outside her room until the trial. So she's still in the hotel across the way. Guess I should know better than to try to get a detective to leak information. You got that right, pal. To pay a visit to Miss May.
September the 6th. Gaywater Hotel, room 303.
Well, hello there, handsome.
Hi? Ooh, right. Real smooth.
You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said, don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal.
Memo to self. Thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder.
Gee, this is all like something out of a movie. It's all so exciting, I can hardly contain myself. Ooh, let me go freshen up so I can look the part of the beautiful eyewitness.
I pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. God, if you do that, it's listed everything. Late summer sunlight streams through the window. Bank loft is this building, of course. You can see inside the room pretty clearly from here. I think it would be a little difficult to recognize the face from this distance. A bottle and 2 glasses are on the table. Somebody must the bit. Simple bed. Recently made. Nothing eye-catching here. Still scene painting. Wait, would that be still life? Whatever. One of those is hanging on the wall. Flowers are fake, as expected. I know sunflowers and tulips, but that's about the extent of my floral knowledge. Well, that's funny, because I think he says something really similar in Trials and Tribulations. That's fucking funny. Screwdriver is stuck in this room. Wonder what's inside. Let's take a look. Huh, that's foreshadowing. Unfortunate lawyer has to cross-examine. Yeah, oh my god.
Hey! Hey! What are you doing? No touching! Ooh, bad boy. You really shouldn't pry around in other people's rooms, you know. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you?
Upset? I thought she was going to explode for a second there. I wonder what will be inside the drawer. Hey! Scary lady. Do you think you could tell me something? I need you to describe what you observed at the time of the incident.
Ooh, observe, incident. You sound just like a lawyer in the movies. I like a man with a big vocabulary.
It was so dumb. Better not encourage her. You know that thing that happened the other day? The bad thing? What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it? Pretty please?
Let me see. Well, dream on. If you want to know, you'll just have to come to court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer.
Oh boy. Could you just... Who exactly are you?
Ooh, Mr. Lawyer, are you hitting on me?
No, hey, I'm just doing my job here.
You know you're just cute when you blush.
Believe me, this is the first time in my life I've blushed this... Right. Can you just tell me what it is you do?
Well, nope. You had your little hopes up, didn't you?
Oh boy. I see there are 2 glasses on the table. Is somebody staying here with you?
Ooh, what amazing powers of observation. You must be one of those famous detectives, like on television. No, not me. I'm just a lawyer.
Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look for clues in the garbage? Miss May doesn't like nosy little lawyers.
Oh, boy. Do I have anything I can show her? I don't think she'll respond, though. I keep forgetting that you can't present, like, profiles in the first game.
Excuse me, but I'm a witness? Police witness? You understand? How could I possibly give you any information in good conscience? Me, the witness, just like in the movies.
This is literally the only time they ever stick to this. Like, the only time they're like, oh, a lawyer should not be here. It's like the only fucking time. Alright, we're not gonna get shit out of her. Back to Grossberg. Grossberg is out. Come back. Ahem. That wasn't the most over-the-top clearing of the throat I have ever heard. Ooh, fuck. What voice should I give her? One I haven't used before. I'm running out of I've made like 4 voices and I'm already running out. So you're the lawyer they say has been looking for me? Yeah, that's me. Looks even tender than I imagined. That badge on your collar? Are they legally allowed to withhold info from Phoenix? Yeah, literally, that's the law. Like, that's the real life law. Like, lawyers cannot go around, like, questioning witnesses. But, like, literally after this case, I think, not even after this game, like, after this case, they completely dropped that pretense. They're like, fuck it. He's allowed to do whatever he wants because he's Phoenix Wright. And I love that for him. That badge on your collar? So you're a lawyer, are you now? Yes, well, yes. And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please, not busy. How come no one could get in touch with you? Is something the matter? You came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it. Well, sir, actually, it's about Maya Fey. Yes, Maya Fey. Go on. Why the strange reaction? Cha-cha. I really am quite busy here, son. I can't go taking cases on a day's notice. No. It's quite impossible. Wait a second. How did you know the trial was tomorrow? Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry, end of discussion. What is going on? He refused me before I even had the chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya? All right, hands in the air, buddy. You're gonna tell me everything you know. How can you just refuse like that? Please, tell me why you won't take the case. Well, you see, it's just, I'm busy, you see. But the client is Mia Fey's sister. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands. Yes, of course, I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry, goodbye. Creep. Fine. I don't have the time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look elsewhere. Think not. Huh? Say something? I think not, I said. What do you mean? I'm terribly, terribly sorry, but I'm afraid that no lawyer worth their salt will take this particular case. You smell a cover-up, do you? Whatever would make you think that? Terribly sorry, my boy. Why? Cannot say. I beg your pardon, but could you leave now? I've nothing more to discuss. What is going on here? How did you know Mia Fey? She worked here a long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. I learned my techniques in the blink of an eye. She left one day, quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see. A mission? See it in her eyes. Actually, haven't completed this case yet, got lost and never picked it back up. Now I have to finish it tonight. She followed it with a burning passion. Never looked back, that one. That's great. Can you tell me about that painting? You noticed. It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? The color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hat. It's worth at least 3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I won't sell it, not even to you. I wasn't interested. It's not for sale. I'm not buying.
Jeez. Ooh, oh my god. Did you make it, did you make it to the trial, though? Did you make it to the iconic fucking updated autopsy report scene? What do you know about this? Very sorry, but I've nothing to say regarding this matter. Oh yeah, what's the recorded conversation? Oh, it's the one... Yeah, okay. We've already read it. Okay. He clearly... Has anything changed in here? Okay, Maya. Bad news. Ooh, I have Girl Scout cookies sitting aside. Wait, wait, my Girl Scout cookies. I forgot about my Girl Scout cookies. Hell yeah, baby. Tag-alongs. They've been in the freezer for a full year. Nom, 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 nom. I fucking love tag-along. No? Oh my god! Oh fuck, I can't believe this. I can't believe I'm about to expose my bestie for the restie to the updated autopsy report scene. God damn it. Yes, this is the best day of my life. Maya's still in the holding cell for me. Damn! Hiya.
Oh, you're back. Did you find the lawyer?
Well, I tell her. Well, see, just be honest. I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones.
What really happened? I don't mean you refused to help? Or...
Been abandoned then. Yeah. Yeah, you really have. Anyway, bye. Looks like the Detective Gumshoe has gone home. Police are still keeping themselves busy in the chief's office. No one has time to talk to me. I'll head out. I'm sorry. I would never do that to my queen. Slay Maya. Maya slay. Sorry, I'm eating Girl Scout cookies. What about your family? I only had my sister. Father died when I was very young. I don't know where my mother is. I don't know. Could still be alive? The women in my family have been mediums for generations. They have a lot of spiritual power runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, my family was involved in an man, and he ruined our mother's ruined. That she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced that she would become a lawyer and left the mountain. So, live by yourself? Yes, I've gotten used to it. Oh, also, I had to become independent, or I would lose my powers. I feel bad for her, by herself up in that mountain. So, who's this man who ruined your... About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. Police were running out of leads, and they were getting desperate. Didn't use a spirit medium, did they? Police convinced my mother to try to contact them. Wow, so what happened? The case was solved. Thought. Man, my mother helped the police. The case's consultation with the medium had all been carried out in secret. Man found out about it and leaked it to the press. Told all the papers that my mother was a fraud, and the media jumped on it. My mother, laughingstock of the... See. Me? White? What was his name? Sister told me. White. It's a little longer now before the state-appointed lawyer comes in. 4 p.m. What should I do? I just leave, go home? We're defending Maya Slay! We're defending Maya Slay! I've made up my mind! I'm going to defend you whether you want me to or not! Why? Why? Well, I don't know! To be honest, I don't know. Don't know? Is this girl sitting in front of me the killer? All the evidence seems to say yes, but there's something about this whole thing that smells fishy. That witness's strange behavior. Is that all an act?
And the way that lawyer refused to help out Maya. But more than all that, she has no one left to help her. Nothing is more sad or more lonely than that. I know, I've been there. A long, long time ago. Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone has to look out for the people who have no one on their side. There's only one thing I know for certain. I won't abandon you. You can count on me. I fucking love you, Phoenix Wright. So kind of you. Making little girls cry in jail! Well, let's fight for this one. Get you out of here.
Right. Thank you.
Oh, she smiled at last. Looks like an entirely different person. What happens if you leave Maya for dead and take the state's lawyer? Does the game just end? No, I think you have, like, in a roundabout way, you always, like, end up being a lawyer. I don't think you can get bad endings except when you run out of, when you get too many penalties in trial. One last question. You are innocent, right? And I trust you. So you trust me too, okay? It's a deal. So, what next? Something that's been bugging me. So I can't eat and munch on cookies at the same time. Give me a second. Just what was inside that strange woman's drawer? It was when I tried to look into the drawer that she got all defensive. There has to be something in there. Good afternoon, sir. Excuse me, you are? I beg your pardon, sir. I am the bellboy of this establishment, at your service. Oh, right. I've just come up to deliver room service, sir. Do you know where Miss May might be? I believe our guest Miss May is currently using the, facilities? If you've no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please, stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Yeah. Wait, no, hey! Seem like every time I come here, wait, now's my chance to snoop around a bit. I almost forgot. You came back quick. Might I ask you to inform Miss May there is a message for her? Please tell her that Mr. Wright of Blue Corp phoned. I can't eat and munch on cookies. Yeah, literally. I can't. Wait, is that what I said? Is that what I said? Did I say I can't eat and munch on cookies at the same time? Oh my god. Oh my god. Ugh, 2 nights in a row. Last night I said serving cunt unironically, and now I'm saying, oh no, I just need to quit streaming. Mr. White of Blue Corp? Where have I heard that name?
White. That was his name.
My sister told me. White was the name of the guy who ruined Mia and Maya's mother. Could it be a coincidence? Show me the screwdriver! Screwdriver sticking out of the half-open drawer. Now's my chance to see what's inside. What do we have here? A wiretap? What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? Wiretap added to the court record. There is definitely something suspicious about this Miss May. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind all this. I know it. All right. I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial. That's for sure. For Maya's sake. I'll get to this woman's bottom. But wait, I mean, you know what I mean.
Oh, bellboy! Still there?
Uh-oh. Time to scram. I look forward to tagging along with you. I look forward to tangoing you. I look when we tango, and I'm looking at it, and tomorrow, Miss May, that's a threat. In court! To be contumbled. I love my cookies.
Meow, 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 meow. September the 7th, 10 a.m. District Court. Courtroom number 1.
There he is! Ah! Play! Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey. The prosecution is ready. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. I'd better not show any signs of weakness today or he'll be on me in an instant. Yes, the fuck he will. Mr. Edgeworth, Please give the court your opening statement. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution evidence that she committed this murder, and we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor. I see. Thank you, Mr. Ed. Let's begin then. We may call our first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court. Sure. My name's Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of the homicides down the precinct, sir. You have to go back to May's hotel room? Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this. Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map of the office suit. The body was found by this window here. And the cause of death? Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the Thinker found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hands, sir. What the fuck is that supposed to mean, Dick? The court accepts the statue as evidence. Still calling it a statue. Now, detective. Yes, sir. You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene. Can you tell me why? Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence.
Maya Fey's arrest.
As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were two people there already. Defendant, Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. Very moment? Very well. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? Couldn't see a single contradiction in that. Smack! Hey, Maya just threw something at me. Girls can't be mortiers, Pipi, obvious. That's one thing I know about girls. Girls, they don't have it in them. I never knew a girl that moited. What is this? Sister couldn't find any contradictions in a witness's testimony. She would bluff and press the witness on every detail. Witness always slips up and says something wrong. It worked lots of times. Should have expected Maya to know some of her sister's tricks. Alright, let's give this a try. Ah, Pipi Sippy. Attempting the matter? No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. As a phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. Hold it! Who did you say you got a call from? Hey, pal, don't play dumb. You know who. The call was from a customer at the Gateway Hotel, right across from the crime scene. Okay, pressed. Not sure it did much, though. Right, please continue. Two people there already. Hold on. Detective Gumshoe, how long would you say it took between you receiving the call and your arrival at the scene? Right, I'd say about 3 minutes. That's pretty fast. Our motto this month is quick response. That's how I got there before the killer got away. Indeed. So, tell us the two people found. Yes, sir. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Hold on. I actually was not there. That was not me. Are you absolutely sure it was us? Listen, pal. Your dumb act will only get you so far. With your funky hippie clothes and your spiky hair, you two stand out like suspicious people on a crime scene. Well, he does have a point about her. Pretty unmistakable. I, on the other hand, am the most average Joe you will ever meet. With my points pressed with a little hair.
Hold it!
Hold on just 1 second. Eh? If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct? Eh? Did I say that? Me? I heard you say it. You did say it. You said it. Exactly what about the suspicious woman in Pink's claim is hard evidence? Miss May isn't suspicious, and she sure isn't Pink, pal. Well, I guess she is Pink. That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims?
Guess pressing can have its advantages.
Yes. What the fuck? Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There was something I should have told you first, Your Honor. Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again.
Hard evidence.
The joke here that I'm not going to make. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. Found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results show that the blood was indeed the victim's. Blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. How you like that? That's my hard evidence. Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question. Your Honor, why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time? Yeah, I know, I'm real embarrassed I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir. Try to be more careful. The defense may begin its cross-examination.
Hard evidence.
Okay, alright. In the memo. Blood, it was the victims, and blood found on died. Okay, alright. What evidence do we actually have? Alright, we have the autopsy report, reported the glass, the thinker, the wiretap, sheet, and the floor plans. Okay, alright. I don't think I have anything that I can present. We'll just press everything. And did you find any evidence? No, don't jump the gun on me, pal. You just listen. I'm getting to the good part. I got a bad feeling. Do you have proof it was Mia who wrote that? Of course I do, pal. Uh-oh. Sounded pretty confident. Not be good. What kind of tests were these again? Huh? What kind? Well, I heard they take the little bits in the blood and the hermogoblins, hermogoblin boblin. Now, I refuse to testify on this matter, pal. I am no expert on the blood tests. That was quite clear. You may continue with your testimony. Thanks, pal. I mean, Your Honor, sir. Detective Gumshoe. Yeah? I look forward to your next evaluation. As should you. Hold on, my cats are fucking fighting again. Hey! Cats can't do shit. All they know is scratch, post, and lie. That was a mess. Right, where was I? Me. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. I don't think I have it. On which hand was the bloody finger, Detective? The right hand. Was right-handed. Nice try. Uh-oh. I guess it wasn't too hard to see what I was getting at.
Hold it.
Time of death 9/5, 9 p.m. Oh, I remember this. Okay. Detective Gumshoe, do you get a lot of cases where the victim actually writes the killer's name? Sure, it happens all the time in books and movies. This isn't a movie, Detective. It's a video game.
Let's talk about reality, shall we? I guess I haven't heard of many cases, no. Don't you find it a little odd that the victim would write down a name? Especially the name of her own sister? Yeah, actually, you got a point, pal. Stop right there. The witness's opinion on the matter is irrelevant. The facts are clear. The victim wrote down the name of the accused. The victim told us the name of her killer. Order, order. That didn't go so well. That's right, what he said. His whole testimony. There has to be a contradiction in there somewhere. Let's find it. The contradiction is that before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name, and she couldn't because she apparently, according to the autopsy, died instantly. Detective Gumshoe, there's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You say that the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note, that she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey? That's really what you're saying? What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have? You have it backward, detective. Backwards? The victim is the only person who could have not written it. This is a report from your department, detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately. But no butting your way out of this one, detective. Order, order. The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have time to write anything down. Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? Day after the murder. It was the day after the murder. The prosecution's point being? That autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. What? A second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object, but there is a possibility of the victim lived for several minutes after the... I received the results this morning. No way! Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write mine. That is all. I see. Damn you, Edgeworth. Should have known you'd have something up your sleeve. Why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked. Something you want to say? You're a sham, Edgeworth. Eat shit. Mr. Edgeworth, I've heard there's nothing you won't do to get a verdict. What reason could you possibly have to request a second autopsy report? Mr. Wright, the defense will refrain from personal attacks on the prosecution. No matter, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, say what you will. The evidence in this report is undeniable. Your Honor, I submit this report to the court. Understood. The court accepts the evidence. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer. Oh, is this the obvious? Yes. Darn, this isn't good. Prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor, innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes. Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand. Exactly what part of her is innocent? God, I gotta commit to my April May voice. Shit. Witness, your name, please.
April May, at your service.
Wink. Order. An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton winking.
Oh, yes, Your Honor.
This is not good. Already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom. Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred?
Gee, I was like in my hotel room. I checked in right after lunch.
And this hotel is directly across from the Fay and Co law offices?
That's right, big boy.
Please testify to the court about what you saw.
his account. It was like 9 o'clock at night. I looked out the window, you know. And then, ooh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. And then the woman, like, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. And then the woman with the long hair, she kind of slumped. And that's all I saw. Every little bitsy witsy.
Wink! Well, Your Honor. I see. It is a remarkably solid testimony. I don't see a need to trouble the witness any— Wait, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright? What about my cross-examination? I thought the witness's testimony just now was quite firm. Didn't you? Mr. Wright, I understand you were Mia Fey's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimony. Hey! How dare you! Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness? Fuck yeah, I'm cross-examining this bitch. I will gladly proceed with the cross-examination. If only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. She has to have some kind of weakness. Very well, begin your cross-examination. What do we got? We got here. Dodge. Okay, so I know this has something to do with the dodge to one side because that's. I don't think I have anything. I'm gonna press this. She dodged? Dodged what?
Well, the attack.
Please continue your testimony. How did you know it was my client?
Huh? Well, gee. First of all, she had the girl's physique. And secondly, she was like small. Who else could it be but her?
That's a point. I question your testimony. Hold on a minute. That testimony stinks.
What?
Miss May, I'm willing to bet that. You're lying. Are you telling the truth? Did you really see the defendant? Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of it?
Yeah, what is the meaning? Somebody tell me, because I'm clueless about this, I mean.
Okay. If you had really witnessed my client, Maya Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. She's a freak and a weirdo, and I can't even believe I'm defending her because good God is she dripless. The testimony is bogus.
But
So, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder. She was, Your Honor. I saw her, and so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May?
Rawr! What are you trying to say? You mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all the trifling little details were necessary, darling.
Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony.
Sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl, I promise.
Wink! Testimony again, if you would. Damn, I almost had her.
I did see everything. I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did. That clock. That kind of statuey clock. The thinker, I think? Well, does the accuracy of my report not startle you?
I see. I only wish you'd been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination. Girl, how the fuck did you know that was a clock? I can't
I don't think I can press anything. Like, I will press this, bring it up. Not right, isn't your right as you look from the hotel?
Which hand do I hold my knife in again? Right, it was my right hand, right?
Satisfied, Mr. Wright? Please continue. See, this doesn't make any sense. Like, I don't know. Like, this is tipping me off. I don't know what exactly it is. Maybe it'll come up later. How the fuck did you know it was a clock? That's my thing. Clock? Didn't this come up in another time?
Well, don't look so sour, Mr. Lawyer. You can't win them all.
No, but I have a feeling I'm onto something. Right. I'm gonna do the cool thing that all the cool kids do and save right before I present something because I'm not exactly sure what the answer is. I don't doubt that she saw it, but I just don't think she saw Maya.
Objection!
Miss May, what you said just now was quite revealing.
Revealing?
Fucking cats. Oh my god. Hey! Yeah, you know what you did. Tell chat what you did. Tell chat what you did. Oh, now you're all quiet, huh? Fucking cat, I swear to God. This cat is French room. There's no way. There's no way. Anyway, back to the important part of the story.
Revealing? Ooh, you like that, wouldn't you, naughty Mr. Lawyer?
You just said that this statue of the thinker was a clock. But there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock, too. And he was found guilty of murder. Order, order. Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock?
Ooh,
The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's what's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns. Yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright. No, motherfucker. Questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I've caught murderers with these questions before. Only once. Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness. Whew, that was close. Stopped me there. Trial would be over.
huh? What? So, what happens now?
What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock?
That's... because I heard it? Yeah, I heard it say the time.
So, you've been to the law offices of Fay & Co.
No, hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room.
The law offices of Fay & Co. where the murder took place. Very close to the hotel. She could have easily heard the clock. No, the fuck she couldn't. Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied? No! No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because... couldn't have rung. Your Honor, members of the court, it is inconceivable that the clock in question rang. Empty. That clock is missing its clockwork. How could you possibly just take a look right now? Oh! See anything interesting, Your Honor? It is as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Fucking got her stupid ass. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this? It is as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big, fat, stupid fucking bitch.
Fat?
Well, Miss May,
had to show you put on for us, right? He knew the clock was empty. Knew. Fuck. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty. As you say, it can't. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there was no contradiction. And that's true. That is a possibility. The clock may have been emptied after she heard it. And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed? Yes, the fuck I can. Impossible, of course. I have proof. What? Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening, and now I'll show you the proof you'd like so much. The evidence that proves the clockwork was removed is... Take a look at this. Very cute cell phone.
Ooh, you're a girly phone.
Wait. This isn't my phone. Listen. This is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. Order. The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it? Detective. Up for it soon. I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the bit. Let's hear the conversation. So you just want me to hold on to the thinker for you then? You could. I'd probably tell you, the clock isn't working right. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. November 5th, 9:27 a.m. Your Honor, I think this makes it clear the clockwork was already gone by the time this was reported, which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that the weapon was a clock?
Well, isn't it obvious? I saw the clock before. What store was that again? I go to so many. Oops, I forgot.
Wink! So the witness had seen it before. And that would make sense. Does the defense have any objections, Mr. Wright? Yes! Actually, you didn't find this shit at Pier 1, you piece of shit. The witness claims she had seen it before, but this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court. Well then, let's see it. Please produce this evidence that will prove to the witness had not seen the clock before. It's simple. This clock was never in any store, ever.
What?
A friend of mine made that clock. Only 2 exist in the world, and the other one is in police custody.
Impossible. Everything is sold in stores.
Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse! Somebody please. Because I need a sound front with a Vine boom sound effect, because holy shit, this man is ruthless. Oh, excuses not on sale today?
Ooh.
Ah!
What's it to you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it! Die!
Whoa! Let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm.
Silly me. Did I, lose it? I guess I did.
Wink! Scary. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior? This is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth. Miss April May, you knew the weapon is a clock because... Let's see here. Did she hold it? Or did she hear about it? I think she heard about it. The witness had never held the clock in her hand. However, he had heard that it was a clock. That is correct, Your Honor. There is no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I can show you the proof. This isn't true. Let's see it then. Show me the evidence proving that the witness had heard the murder weapon was a clock. Okay. I think I chose wrong. I don't think I have proof. Oh shit, yeah, the wiretap. Take that! Have a look at this. That! I found this in Miss May's room. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is. Miss April May, you were tapping the victim, Miss Mia Fey's phone, were you not? Your Honor, this is irrelevant. I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. Charles made it. Our witness was in possession of the wiretap. This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone? Absolutely. Even if that was the case, which it's not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah, I think I can. It's simple. What? Here's my proof. Proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon is a clock is. They say? Yeah. I present the defendant's cell phone. And yes, we've seen that. Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim.
Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while.
Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on to. Ken, what is it this time? Look. It's made to look like the statue of the thinker, and it tells you the time. Miss April May, you used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong? Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer. Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May.
Shut up, all of you. What gives you the right to talk to me like that? You lawyer? A little spicy. It's no fair. All of you ganging up on me like that. So I'm the bad girl. Is that it? Is that it?
That did it. The court's seen the real Miss April May now. Now to deal with the final blow. I don't think she did it, is the thing. Why the wiretap? Why'd you need that? Why did you tap her phone? Answer the question.
Do I have to? Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't hippity tapping irrelevant?
Saying exactly what Edgeworth wants her to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant. Now, this court does not condone the defense's tone of voice. He does have a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court? Can you prove you had nothing to do with this murder even though you tapped her phone? I'd like to see her pull that off.
You're a lawyer. I saw that evil, evil grin. You were probably thinking, I'd like to see her pull that off, weren't you?
Damn, she's good.
Well, you're not the first man who's thought that. And of course I can't, and I will.
You can't be serious. No way.
Way, I say, way. Oh, and I assure you I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Okay, so the killing happened around 9 o'clock at night? Why, that's just when I was getting room service from that sweet bellboy.
Room service?
Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee, you know, like normal coffee, but cold. If you don't drink it quick, the ice melts, and then you have regular cold coffee.
Iced coffee?
You think I'm making this up? Ask the bellboy.
Wink. Ergo, the witness was not on the scene of the murder. So, where does that leave us? It is my great displeasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim. However, that is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. Her testimony stands. Saw the defendant, Maya Fey, commit murder. No! They're gonna let her just walk away! There's no way I can win this unless I tie Miss May to the murder somehow. Well, does the defense have anything to say? Well, I'll think of something. Call the bellboy. The defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious here, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it.
You've sunk quite low enough already.
I object to calling the bellboy. Why? What's your reason? Because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness. Condition? Sorry, Okay, I swear to God, I'm not just gonna fill this up with Wright worth jokes. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna fucking do it. If Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer, thus she is innocent, and thereby you must also accept the verdict of guilty for Miss Maya Fey. That's not how this works, you piece of shit. That's my condition. What? I better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony. Otherwise Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. What should I do? I'm not a pussy. We're accepting the condition. Alright, I've got nothing to lose except, well, everything. Understood. I accept your condition. Fell right into my trap. That's what you fucking think. Wait. Very well. What calls the hotel bellboy you to stand? I believe we're ready for the witness. He certainly does look like a bellboy.
Yes, sir. I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. Happy to be of service.
That t-shirt looks rather heavy. But without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony.
Very good, sir. Miss May's room service. I am the head bellboy at the Fine Gatewater Hotel, in the business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call after 8 o'clock in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought for her at 9 o'clock on the dot, sir. I brought it to her at precisely the 9 o'clock, and I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself.
I see. The defense may begin its cross-examination. Right, I'm ready. I hope. I can't prove Miss May was involved with the murder now. I will be finished. Okay. What do we got? The head bellboy at the Fine Gatewater Hotel and Business Room. Well, call after. Nice copy to dot. 9 o'clock on the dot, you say? Yes, I confirmed the details several times. She was watching a program on the TV. She finished, sir. Fuck. We're just gonna press everything about the situation. Precisely 9 o'clock then.
Precisely, exactly, and most definitely 9 p.m.
How can you be so sure?
Miss May was quite insistent that it was brought there. Oh, bellboy, tee-hee, I'd like iced coffee exactly at 9 p.m.
Something like that, sir.
Therefore, I knocked on her door at the crack of 9 o'clock.
Why would she be so particular about this?
I delivered the iced coffee to our guest. Hold it.
You're sure it was Miss April May herself?
Absolutely.
Absolutely?
Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely, sir. It is an endearing mannerism.
How come you're so very certain?
Well, when I brought it to room service, sir, she, yes, sir, favored me with an embracer.
Bad French for embrace? Oh, I guess embrasser? God damn it. Why did you, what? It's embrasser. That's what that says. That's what that says. Fuck you. It's French for kiss, sir, but not a French kiss, sir. More of a peck on the cheek. Embrasse, onion. Why would she have done that? I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor, sir. It was a moment I shall never, ever forget, sir. Sounds perfectly fishy to me. I think our Miss May was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember her. It's no good. There's nothing in there. Is that it? Finally, you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you will end this rather tedious crime. What's a bit? Witness may leave the stand. I can't let this happen, can I? Wait! Please wait! Yes, does the defense have something to add? One last question. Let me ask one last question. Your Honor, I must object. The charade of justice has gone on long enough. No, Mr. All right, Mr. Wright. I'll give you one more question. That is all. But really it now. This is my last chance. What do I ask him about? We're safe. Not ask about check. Room service? Tell me again about room service! Again, sir. Exactly 9 o'clock. I delivered room service to Miss May in room. The guest had requested iced coffee. $18 was the charge, as I recall. I see. $18? Doesn't that seem a little expensive? Yes, well, iced coffee for 2, you know. And we don't skimp on the ice, sir. What did he say? What did you say? Rather quiet. Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Was someone else staying in Miss May's room? I object. That was objectionable. Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question. Yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you didn't ask. Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention. Yes, quite. Indeed. It was the good barrister there, Mr. Edgeworth, who... He asked me not to mention if I wasn't specifically asked. Oof! You fool! Interesting. Not very legal. I've done it! I've won! Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man, correct? Yes, sir. Then when you brought them room service, you didn't see that man in the room. That's right, sir. Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold that it is impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? And who? You're right, it's this other person. Simple. It was the man with Miss May. The man who checked in with Miss May. Oof. Your Honor, as has been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone, and Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. My, what a convenient little setup, but it's too late. Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court. Upstart. Amateur. Accusations are ludicrous. Enough. Court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood? Yes, Your Honor. That is all today for the trial of my affair. Court is adjourned. Mr. Wright, you were amazing in there. Really? I think I might be your newest fan. I was just doing my job, you know? And again, other attorney was pretty cool too. Huh? face of his, with his eyes wide and trembling lips, sent shivers up my spine. If you say so. So what happens with me? Do I get to go home now? Well, no, I don't think so. Not yet. Oh. I got a great lead in today's trial. Lead? The man with Miss May. He's the key. Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that, anyway? I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms won't work everywhere. She's probably at the detention center now. I gotta go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed. Yes, sir! I'm going to find out more about this man. He was the one who... No. Sis. Don't worry. I'll find him by tomorrow. I promise. I'm counting on you! I asked for a full record of April May's testimony. I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow. Now that I have it, sure, most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. The victim dodged an attack, then ran to the right, but she was caught and struck. I don't know how much good this will do me at all. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Maya doesn't belong in that detention center, and it's up to me to set her free. To be contumbled. Okay, I'm gonna go on a really quick break because cats need. So we're gonna kick on some music. I won't be gone any longer than like 5 minutes. I need to do the equivalent of putting on Cocomelon for my viewers so they don't leave. What do you guys want to listen to? Oh, it looks like you guys were listening to In a Maison. But you guys have such good taste. My God. All right. All right. I'm gonna be gone for like 5 minutes. I'll be back. Interlude.
And we're back. On the wrong, go wrong. Cool. All right. I refilled my water. Give my voice a little break. It's getting late, but I would really love to finish the case, so I'm gonna go against my better judgment. We're gonna keep going. Woohoo!
September the 7th, 3:11 p.m. Detention Center Visitors Room. Oh, hello! I didn't expect anyone to visit me in such a dank place as this. It's really quite moving. Not! You stinking lawyer! I hope you die! Have you come to laugh? Yes, laugh at the fallen Miss May!
No, not really. There's something I wanted to ask.
Unfortunately, there's nothing I want to be asked. Haven't you done enough questioning, you spiky head?
Here we go again. You're scaring the security guard?
So, what is it you wish to ask of me?
Starters, how did you get to be so totally whacked? About the man who stayed with you in your hotel. Can you please tell me about him? Where is he?
No way, Jose.
Maybe if I had something better to tell. Why did you post a wiretap on Mia's phone?
Aw, when you say it like that, it sounds so cold, so criminal.
Tapping people's phones is a crime, Miss May.
Oh, I suppose you learned that in lawyer school, Creep.
Possible to talk to. Say, why are you so angry? I mean, you don't look like a bad person.
Oh, that does it! Bottom-feeding, scum-sucking lawyer!
Bottom? Yeah, you go ahead and take that away from that, Tina. Go for it. Can't tell. Do you have a thing against lawyers or just against me? Have anything new? Nothing that she'll say anything to. I'll talk to the bellhop. He should be here, right?
Welcome, sir. Quite the performance today, if I dare say so myself.
Oh, thanks. Sorry for putting you on the spot like that.
No, not at all, sir. Your efforts today can only help the gay waters rep, as they say.
Huh? Rep?
Yes, our reputation will swell as the hotel where the murderer used a wiretap. We can charge a premium for the room, of course. It will be great for business.
Whoa. Miss May hasn't been charged with murder.
I, too, will become famous. Bellboy who brought the murderer iced coffee.
Why do I feel like we're both a dream?
So, you are our honored guest. Please let me know if there's anything I can bring you.
About Miss May.
Oh, her? Sir, not to boast, but I knew the moment I saw her, she'd do it.
Do what? I'm starting to think the most suspicious person here is this guy. I wanted to ask you about the man who was with Miss May.
Yes. It struck me as a real lady killer. Pardon the expression. I knew from the moment I saw him, sir. He and I are one of the same ilk. Carry the scent of...
Here we are in total agreement, Mr. Psycho Bellboy.
We had a photo of that man. I'm quite sure I could identify him.
Photo. Tell me about this hotel.
Absolutely. On that subject, I have an excellent idea, sir. Currently, this hotel is known as Gate. I propose that we add a subtitle.
The subtitle.
Gatewater Hotel, Murder Manor. Well, what do you think?
Sounds great. Whatever floats your tea set. I don't have anything. Gaming. Frogberryz! Oh! What happened to that priceless painting you were never gonna sell? Frogberryz, bestie! Your price stinky oil painting! The texture of the sky! The waves of the ocean! The weave of the straw hat! Where is it? Maybe he's avoiding me for some reason. Question mark, question mark, question mark? Wait a sec. Wasn't there a giant painting hanging on that wall? Yeah, it was a painting of... a very memorable painting. Yeah! Old photos? There are two lying here. It's been written in pencil on the backs. DL6 Incident Exhibit A, DL6 Incident. Take a look at these. I've seen this person. Perhaps I'll borrow this photo. For no one will miss the photo. It might be a valuable clue. Photograph quietly added to the court record. Photo lies on the desk. Maybe I should switch it with the one I took. I think I'll swap them. Okay. I know what we had. The one that we have right now. That's the guy who did it. Remember his name. He was at the beginning. That's the guy who did it. Thing now is that I don't know if we should keep this one and do our questioning, or if we should do questioning with the other one first, because I don't want the game to progress and not have like ask. You know what? I'm gonna swap the photos and go present mine. Oh no, well Maya's not at the detention. Never mind. On second thought, I better not. Cookies! I think everything else. Table for clients. Solid gold. Someone's got money to burn. Anything wrong with the plant? Okay. We're good. Oh, bellboy! Take a look at this photo. That's him, detective. I'm the lawyer.
Oh, I know that. I just wanted to say detective once. You know how it is.
No, I don't.
Without a doubt, that is the man who checked in with Miss April May.
How better write? Why the fuck are you using all these big ass words? I'm a frog, I can't read. I read an affidavit swearing that it's him. An affidavit? Guy's way too excited. Have him write it. I'm presenting this in court tomorrow. Go fuck yourself, Edward. Yes! I've always wanted to write an affidavit, sir. From henceforth, I will be known as the bellboy who swore the affidavit. Just hurry up and write it. Yay! Not even Miss May can play dumb to this. Oh, Miss May!
You again! Did you just hit and stay gone?
Hey, the only reason I'm back here is because you won't talk to me.
Oh, so it's my fault now?
You don't just have spiky hair, you also have a spiky heart. That does it. When this case is done, I'm shaving my head. Ooh, babe, do you know what that's worth? Ooh, heaven is a place on earth. Sorry. Anyway, what do you have to say about this? Have a look at this photo.
Look, I've said several times, I'm not telling you.
Where did you? Aha, a reaction. This is him, isn't it?
What? Who? When? Why?
It is him. This is the man who stayed in your hotel room the night of the murder.
No, that's not right.
Nice try, Miss Cooperative.
Do you have proof that it was him? Yeah, proof. Show me proof.
So close. Eat shit. You ever look at this?
What's that?
The bellboy's affidavit. It tells us everything he saw, such as the man you checked in with, who was most definitely this guy. Now I'm getting some. No, she's mean. I'm gonna push her hard. This is it. All or nothing. Time to do a little bluff. No use playing dumb. Indeed, that is an act. If you don't talk, I'm taking this info to the press. What? Even though it should have been a witness to murder, your little friend was missing. I'm sure the press would have a field day with this reputation. Ooh, fine, I'll talk. You win, lawyer. Man, that felt good. It's great to be alive. Are you pumping your fists in the air? Now, tell me about the man you were with.
That man, he's my boss. Red White, president and information gathering conglomerate Blue Corp.
Red White? Information gathering.
Well, I suppose you'd call it a detective agency.
So this is the man that was with you the night of the murder?
I'm scared to talk. I don't want to end up like her.
Okay, I'll just ask Mr. White himself. Tell me where Blue Corp is located? Mr. Red White, at last! Finally, a lead on this guy. April May couldn't have done it. That leaves him. Time to take action. Bellboy's affidavit has been discarded. Let's go!
September 7th, Blue Corp Inc.
There's a fucking painting! Surreal decor. Welcome! Please furnish me with the title of your personage. Your name. What's your name? I was just inquirably asking about the title that you go by. Wright. Phoenix Wright. Probably? Mr. Wright, is it? Right, I see. Splendiferous. Perhaps I have intimidated you with my giantesque vocabulary? What is this guy's problem? I'm Red White, CEO of Blue Corp, you know, corporate expansion official. My business dealings bring me into contact with the elite of the elite. I'm afraid that I am not used to conversing with the wordily challenged. What a fruitcake. Let me guess. You are an attorney fresh out of law school, are you not? That is the only explanation for why you would come meet me like this. What does he mean by that? No matter. So, what business does a mighty lawyer have with a man such as myself? Ah, guy's arrogance meter is off the fucking scale. Hey, what's with that? Haven't I seen this somewhere? Is this a replica? Ridiculosity! I have interest in nothing but originals. That is right. That right there is a bona fide original worth 5 million for sure. What's with this fucking desk? This desk is a little fruity. This is not a desk that a straight man has in his office. This is like an evil gay desk. I'm guessing this is supposed to be a desk. My, this is quite the thing. It's modeled on my body, see? Well, does a sleek rendition not inspire you? Does it have balls? Anyway. What's that? Statue of a man holding up the world. The Blue Corp sign stands out enough. Model for the man is, of course, Mr. White. Really a work of art, but probably too beauticious for you to appreciate, correct? It's a little too beauticious for anyone to appreciate. Impressive lineup of trophies. Judge's special runner-up, best participation, Judge's cooperation award, special good try prize. The words judges and special. Oh. This is the top floor of a 20-story building. The view is quite potential. Miss May is an employee of group of she not? Correct. She was my secretariat. What a shock it was to hear what she's done. What she's done? You mean the wiretap? Indeed. She is paid to answer phones. Tapping them is not in her job description. She does gather information for us as a part of her duties. But I assure you, we do not condone her illegal methods. It is inevitable that she would do this. Sounds like he's trying to turn Miss May into a scapegoat. On the night of the murder, were you in April May's hotel room? Who can say? I seldom pay attention to the mundane details such as time and place. My motto is, don't worry, be happy. Still, Mr. White, the hotel bellboy has stated on the record that he does remember you very clearly. No matter. The bellboy can say what he pleases. I still won't talk to you. If you want me to speak, put me on the witness stand. No, I doubt you'd be capable of doing that. This is a good question, actually. Why didn't the prosecution call him as a witness? Should have seen the same thing as April May. Police, the courts. To me, they're all mere toys, playthings for my amusement. Okay. What kind of company is Blue Corp, anyway? Excellent question. We buy and sell various kinds of information. We are a company of the future. You might say we are the future. Sell. In just 10 years, I've built a business up to the grand office you see now. In case you were wondering, Blue Corp was named after the color blue. Guy, Red, White, and Blue Corp, and founder and CEO, named it so. And why, you ask? Because I like the color blue, of course. Fantabulistic, is it not? Dumbest shit I've ever heard. There's something that's bothering me. Yeah, what might that be? Big painting on the wall over there. I have seen it. You know, I've actually seen that painting before. Oh? Just yesterday, actually. Your point being... My point is simple, or rather, my question is simple. Why is that painting hanging up on your wall? Mr. Wrong, was it? Right. Still here, I promise. My Wi-Fi is shitting itself, so I have to keep closing and refresh. This guy's a rich asshole, in case you could not tell, and he definitely did. That's what you missed when you were closing and refreshing. It appears you not fully grasped your position here. I ask again, who are you? A lawyer? No, my feeble friend, a mere lawyer. Worth nothing, zilch, zippo, nada. Just like that sorry excuse for an attorney Grody burger. What? Ugh! He beat the shit out of me. He's beating my ass. Well, Mr. Lawyer, what will you do, huh? Charge me with assault? Charge away, I welcome it, for it is you who will be found guilty.
Heed my exposition. The police, the courts, they all do my bidding. So you say. I wonder, is that kind of control really possible? Don't expect you to understand. It's a world beyond your comprehension. Compensation. You came here from Grody Burgers, I presume? Mr. Grossberg. Yes. Then you must ask him, why is it that this painting of his hangs here? Perhaps then he will tell you. And perhaps he'll explain how a man can live life purely for personal profit. Oh no, skedaddle. There is nothing more to discuss. 10%. I don't think any of this. I don't want to be here anywhere. I don't remember what voice I gave him. I think it was vaguely British. Huh? I don't think he's noticed me standing here. Maybe I should clear my throat? Ahem! Jumping Josephines! Oh, you. What's wrong? You look so pensive. An old man at the end of his days. I'm not senile yet. I was just thinking about this whole mess. Something's really bothering him. That much is clear. So you came to see the trial? Yes, I did. Something was bothering me all last night, you see. I couldn't get a wink of sleep. Really? What was that? Well, you see, it's just Mia's sister, that poor girl. My boy, I owe you my thanks, truly. I don't know what I would have done if things had gone poorly for the girl. That's your fault, actually. I asked before, but why did you refuse a request for defense? I think I have a right to know. A right, Mr. Wright? No. I'm sorry, it's just I need more time to think about it, boy. Does seem troubled about something. I'm starting to have a feeling I know what it is. So, I paid Blue Corp a visit. Oh, I see. Mr. Grossberg, I have to admit, something has been bothering me. Oh, what is it? Out with it, my boy. You see, it's just... Mr. Grossberg, sir, there was a giant painting hanging right there the other day, was there not? The one you said you had no intention of parting with? Well, I saw it today. It was in the CEO's office at Blue Corp. Red White's office? So, you noticed. Suppose I should have guessed you would. It is a large painting. Mr. Grossberg, I know and you, Mr. White, are connected. Connected, you say? Yes, and I know what it is. He's blackmailing you. Oh, you're lovers! Should I say they're lovers? You're lovers! It's not something I can claim to understand, but you and Mr. White are lovers, aren't you? Whoa, my boy! You sent that painting to him as a sign of undying love. My boy, please, you're letting your fancies run away with you. Where do you get these bizarre ideas? People are gay, Grossberg. I don't understand how you could. That's because I'm not. We're not. Don't be ridiculous. Enough. I'll swallow my pride and tell you all. I knew it. They are lovers. No, we are not lovers. Red White is a man who makes his living through intimidation. Blue Corp is a company that excels in finding people's weaknesses. I've been paying them for 15 years now. 15 years? All because of the deal 6. Name on the back of those photographs. As you suspected, I could not stand in the Maya because White would have destroyed me if I did. That's the connection. Hard for me to tell you this much. But arresting Red White would be nigh impossible. Impossible? Why? He has information on everyone. He gives him an iron grip. He owns judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, and politicians. What? They are bound, unable to do harm to themselves, and therefore to him. Don't look at me like that. What you see is nothing more than the weight of many years. What's the DL6 incident? DL6 is nothing more than the sorting code in the police case. 15 years ago, I received a request from a medium, spirit medium. Medium? Name was Misty Fay. Fay! It was Mia's mother. She had been investigating a murder at the bequest of the police. And she failed. As a result, the police called her a fraud. What Maya was talking about. Hey, I did all I could for her, but in the end cleared her of wrongdoing. That murder case, however, remains unsolved to this day. That case is the DL6.
Why were you blackmailed over this, Mr. Frogberryz? The DL6 incident was top secret at the time. It made sense. The police didn't want people to know they were using a medium. They couldn't let people know. But the other person found out. One person found out. I told him. Old White. He offered me riches. It is embarrassment to me. As I talked, the police were mocked far and wide. In secret, they began looking for the one who sold them out. Of course, White heard about it, and he came to me. Only this time, the offer was blackmail. See. White controls the law of this country as he sees fit. Yet if you were to go and still challenge him, have a close look at Mia's office. Office? She followed his every move for years. She may have recorded something of what she found. I gotta fucking chug water. Ooh, alright.
A&Co Law Offices.
Funny, looking at this room. So normal. Hard to imagine a murder took place. Frogberryz. I should have another look. Here's some examining.
What's on the shelf?
All these cases that you've ever worked in. Alphabetical order. Let's take a look. How should I look at? I'm thinking be under Faye, right? Maybe A through I. If there's an A. I. Haha. A, B, F. Misty Faye. Yeah, Maya's mother. Can I take a look? Obviously. Tarnish the Faye name. Leave these words, my mother vanished. I was determined to find the ones who made my mother blame herself. Using the power that runs in my family, I held an audience. Finally, the names of two men surfaced. One was Marvin Grossberg, lawyer that sold my mother's information for riches. The other was the man who told that information. Parasite. Makes his fortune on threats and coercion. Name? Record stops there. So Mia knew Grossberg. J through S. J through S. Maybe I'll just skip. Oh, no harm in flipping through a bit, I guess. The biggest part's here. Suicide. Collection of suicide with politician. Writing on White. Wait, I get it. Mia thought he was involved in these quote-unquote suicides. White drove them all to... I can use these newspaper clips. Find the most disturbing one. Oh my god, Phoenix, you piece of... Article about a politician who said the word white is... Check them! Which file to check? C through Z, baby! E, U... I know, W. White. Entire W section is missing. Bacon? Well, that's fucked up. His favorite potted plant. I guess I'll have to water it now. Oh, it's so sad. The sky is blue, and so am I. There's that hotel right across the way. Desk. Strictly clean, as always. The only thing it's missing is... yeah. Ugh! There's something so, like, immaculate about this game that Mia can have so little screen time and make such, like, an emotional impact. God, I love her. There's a couple things that I could do. Let me present. I found this in Mia's files. So she was investigating Red White as I expected. Oh.
Want to challenge him to present this in court?
Yeah. Apparently, May is in question. Doubt they'll let me talk to her. Right, that answers. Boy seems to be out. Sound of water is coming. La-di-da, making, money making blues. I'm not very good at making. Just imagine that was the best thing you've ever heard. Weather again today. The Fay and Co law offices. Bottle and 2 glasses. Feeling what the bellboy would do. Secret drawer! Secret drawer! Screwdriver is still stuck in the drawer. Better not touch it. Bellboy would do. Slices. Well, aren't you persistent? Sorry, but there's something I gotta ask you. Mr. Lloyd, I really hate having to repeat myself, but it seems the message has not yet penetrated your thick skull. Stop bothering me. Try my patience further. I fear nasty accident. Do I make myself clear? Transparent. I think we're past needing to talk about it. Gotta put this guy on the spot and quick. What's the matter? You seem stressed. There's no point in asking someone this crooked a straight question. Need some evidence I can use ammo. What's wrong? Is something stuck to my face? Why, yes. There's my eyes, and my nose, and my mouth. But of course I jest. I need not restrain them. It's okay to indulge in the cosmopolitan sense of humor. I will not think less of you. They're really pushing. Hey, what the fuck is this about? This is the only clue that Mia left me. I better make this one. Mr. White, see this? It's an article describing this kind of a politician. Embezzling government funds. Then, one day, word got leaked to the press. The very next day, he took his own life. And this concerns me, how? I found this article in Mia's office. Mia! She had a file filled with articles. Every one of them was labeled with a single word. White. Mr. White, I know what you did to this politician. You were blackmailing. Blackmail? Not just him, either. You were threatening and coercing hundreds of others. You were involved in all of these suicide cases that Mia investigated. This company is built on blackmail. I'm right, aren't I? What a bizarre accusation! Mr. Wrong, what is it that you should be doing now? Investigating me? No. I think not. You should be searching for the one who killed Miss Mia. Secretary's office, hello? Mr. Wrong will be leaving now. Yes, sir. I'll send someone right away. Wait a second, Mr. White. You're wrong. You're the fucking killer. You're wrong, Mr. White. Excuse me? What I should be doing now is going after you. Just what are you insinuating? Mia was onto you. She was keeping tabs. For this reason, you had April May tapping your phone. Then, Mia was murdered, and all the documents about you mysteriously disappeared. So the culprit would be? Even a child could work this out, Mr. White. You did it! How do you know my skull is thick? The only other person to say that was me. What evidence do you have that my skull is thick? God damn it. Secretary's office. We won't be needing that escort for Mr. Wrong. Instead, please connect me to the public prosecutor's office. Of course, sir. One moment, please. This is Grossberg. I think this is Grossberg. Wright? Wright, you? What are you doing calling me at a time? Oh, I don't- wait, do we know who the chief prosecutor is? I don't think we do. Hello, chief prosecutor! I've changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow. What's this about? The Mia Fey case. I witnessed the murder, you see, and thus, as a very important witness, I would like to testify. What? Why now? I thought you said you didn't want to go to court. Quietude. Quietude. Quiet, dude. Dude. Silence! I told you that I changed my mind, didn't I? And one other thing. Send the police over here right away. Man standing in front of me. He looks dazed and could be violent. What? What man? Are you even listening? The executioner, the hatchet man, the liquidator, the killer man. What? Mr. White, this isn't another one of those. Chief prosecutor, I do not believe you're in a position to freely offer your opinions to me, correct? I'm telling you to send the police now! I'm not telling you. You are a mere lawyer. As was Miss Mia. How dare you! I'll point the finger at you, and you'll be tried as Miss Mia's killer. This case is as good as settled. No lawyer of any worth will live. I have friends in the local lawyers association. You will be given a lawyer so stupendously inept that you look and that's a threat. Detective Gumshoe reporting, sir. Ah, Butts, Harry Butts. Right, Phoenix, right? And my friend's name is Larry. Oh, right. Sorry, pal. Butts was the murderer, right? Detective Gumshoe! Sent to you the man who killed Miss Mia Fey. Ah! Take this despicable human being into custody. Farewell, Mr. Trump. God damn it. Got by rich people.
September the 8th, 3:37 p.m. Detention Center.
I can't believe it's only been a day since the trial. My trial begins tomorrow. Wright's going to set a trap for me. Prosecution will begin on an attorney was assigned to me by the state yesterday. I refused. I had an idea. Wright! Mr. Wright! Oh, Maya. Great. I let you out of detention. Just now, yes. All thanks to you. I'm afraid we've switched places. What? I mean, you... I explained what had happened to Maya. I don't believe it! How many people does that man have to destroy before he's satisfied? My mother, my sister, and now you. This has gone too far! Mr. Wright, please tell me, is there anything I can do? Well... Cheer me on in court, best. Well, you could cheer for me in court. Cheer for you? You mean cheerleader? Huh? Yeah, like that. Alright, leave it to me. Huh? Gotta go get a uniform and some pom-poms. Oh, wait. Oh, what? I'm kidding. Joke. Away. No, really, I was kidding, but thanks. It's good to know you're on my side. Really isn't anything. But I can't just sit here and do nothing. I've got to give that man a piece of my mind. Peace? Okay. Then come to the trial tomorrow. Okay, I'll be there. Show them a thing or two. Times may change. Crime, it's always the same old story. In fact, it's gotten worse. Lengthy court proceedings. Beginning a few years ago, the limit of 3 days was put on initial trials. Most all finished in a day, most with a guilty verdict. Never thought I would end up in myself for this. The culprit appearing as the star witness. This is it. Tomorrow it's me or him.
Well, guess this is it.
Yeah. One way or another, this case gets decided today. Ah! Phoenix! Look! Oh my god. Oh my god, guys, what do I say? God. Like, does my hair look okay? Shit, I don't want to be weird. What? Fuck. Prosecutor Edgeworth. I received a call from the chief prosecutor. I was told that whatever Mr. White says today be the absolute truth. How you try to attack his testimony. I raise an objection. I have it on good faith. The judge will listen to. What? The judge in his pocket too? So you're saying I'm going to be guilty? End of story. We'll do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Anything.
Why? Why? How can you torment an innocent person like this?
And how can we know that? The guilty will always lie to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who's guilty and who's not. All that I can hope to do, every defendant declared guilty. So I make that my policy. Changed.
Phoenix, you know him?
Don't expect any special treatment. Okay, bye, babe. Have fun in court. Or we'll be starting soon.
But wait,
Your defense attorney isn't even here yet. They're not. I'll be defending myself. Like Shane Dawson. Is that Shane Dawson? Pretty sure that was Shane Dawson. Okay, let's do this. Ballsy move. Probably the most reckless thing he does in all 3 games. He said, nah, I don't need a lawyer. I am a lawyer. That's what that's for. I didn't go to law school for nothing, goddammit. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. Prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, you sure you're up to doing this? Yes, Your Honor. I will be defending myself. Understood. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. As the details of the event are already quite clear to the court, today we will now hear the testimony of a witness to the defendant's crime. I see. The prosecution may call its witness. Far too small. Why didn't the judge ask Edgeworth why his witness didn't before? Like, already knows why. No one's going to raise an objection about this, I suppose. You know what? We'll raise an objection. It's what we do. Mr. Edgeworth, you owe an explanation to the court. Why didn't this witness testify in the trial against me, Miss Maya? I don't know. I'm ever so sorry, Mr. White, the busy man. Besides, at the time, May's opinion was all that would. Again, my sincerest apologies.
Excellent, Mr. Edgeworth. I appreciate your demeanor as I munch on these cookies.
Great. He gets to show off and I get nowhere. I would like to call Mr. Red White. God, I'm gonna rip this man to shreds. Please state your full name. You wish to know the title of my personage? Your name. Yes, that is what I said. Oh dear, do my locutions confuse? Do my locutions confuse? Name! We are great together. My name is Red White, but my friends call me Blanco Nino. I am the CEO, or to use a more common term, the president of Blue Corp. Did you know the victim, Miss Cafe? That would be negatory. No, I did not. You were at the Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder? Correct. And you witnessed the murder from there. Why, tell me what you already know. Very well, Mr. White, you may begin your testimony. I can't rip this guy's testimony apart. I'm done for. You know, I always feel like it's the end of the world and I'm the last man standing. I hope you've made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer. He pulls out a fucking gun.
Let him have it, Phoenix.
Let's see, it was about 9 o'clock, I believe. Rightly pursuifying, or that is, perusifying, that is, reading some papers by the window. God, I'm getting tired, I'm reading words wrong. Then I heard a bedlam slam coming from outside. It sounded a lot like Space Jam. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. Because then I saw him, the spiky-haired man attacking the woman with long hair.
Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She, too, was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction, and it was all over. Things occurred as you testify, then I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Very well, defendant. Mr. Wright. Go cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Alright. 9 o'clock, that matches. Bedlam. Side. Or Bedlam? Is it Bedlam or is it Bedlam? I don't give a shit. I don't like this guy. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. We only have the dodging. Got once. Press this. Let's press the fuck out of him. Can you be a little more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened. No, of course. Comprende. I understand. Victim was attacked, but by you, and ran to the left. You gave chase and struck her down. Are you sure? As you know, I am always abso-positively perfect. Abso-positively? Who fucking cares? This guy's a jerk-off. Perhaps you would change your testimony to reflect this new skill. But you're wrong! Because April May said yesterday, and quite literally the only part of the testimony that we kept, that she ran to the right. Stupid idiot. I bet you feel so stupid right now. Wait right there! Mr. White, you've dug your own grave. What is this? You said the victim ran to the left. That directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated that the victim ran right. Hello, Frog VTuber. Hello, how are you? Oh, it is simple. You have misheard her. I think not. Look at the floor plans. The killer was here, and the victim here. The victim ran to the left as you claim she did. She would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running to a dead end. You find that odd? Very strange. I did see her run to the left, I did. Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one. Sure. Really did see the victim. So he did witness the killing? Wait a second. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Miss May says right, and Mr. White says left. Can you explain this contradiction to the court? Both are right, because they were standing on opposite sides of each other. Both are telling the truth, for once. Ha! I doubt it. Rather, that does not clear up the contradiction. There is one scenario that would explain their conflicting accounts. What? Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel. God, his stupid ass. Mr. Wright, what do you mean? Yes, what do you mean was not viewing the crime from the hotel? Was not in the hotel. Where could he have been? In the law offices of Fay & Co., of course. More specifically, he was standing here. I'm to show the court where Mr. Wright was standing. Mr. White. I'm Mr. Wright. That's me. He was standing right there. This is where he was. Look. Victim ran for the door. Watching from this point, to him it would appear that she ran to the left. Please, this is no time for jokes and... That is where the killer was standing. Bestie, I said what I said. Order. I will have order. Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting? Rapscallion! Postulations of the defense are a distortion of Your Honor. Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched. Right, this is so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer. What now? He's laughing? Hilarity of the moment made me remember something.
It appears that I've been unclear, and for this I apologize. Mr. Your Honor, may I be allowed to testify once more? Well, let's hear your revised testimony. Good luck. You can't fix a broken testimony, buddy. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. You assaulted the girl, first ran to the left, and then you hit her savagely. That is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow.
Smells like bullshit.
That is what Miss May saw. See, you hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer? I'm gonna have to say objection on that one, buddy. You bet I will. I mean, yeah, Your Honor. Yeah, I'll do that. The autopsy report that says she was only hit once. Isn't it this? Right? I think it's the autopsy report. Right? It's only hit once. That's what the... Not hit her twice. Not do. I did not hit her! Mr. White, the victim died from a single blow. What do you have to say to that? Now's my chance to hit him where it counts. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told this court that you were positive? Fuck this guy and his stupid words. Midnight and I can't read. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told this court that you were absolutely perfect? I will refrain from using this phrase from now on. Your Honor, you could ask the witness for a new testimony. The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break. Yes, quite. Your Honor, go fuck yourself. I empathetically request that there be no break, Your Honor. Or emphatically, God, oh God. Don't let him get away! Very well, emphatically, oh my. Losing it. I want to finish this case tonight. The witness could care to revise his testimony. The crowd's on my side. No slipping out of this one now, right? What, white? White? White man? Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard the thing fall. I looked at the other window when I heard the thing fall. Then the next moment, I saw Miss B left, killer, you, attacked her, but she dodged, and then turned and ran for the door. Then you did over the single blow, flat. The judge is senile. The judge is sick of this guy. Slap indeed. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. Mr. Your Honor, my tummy, it is hurting. Deal with it! Ah! Phoenix is a little iconic. What exactly did your fall? Heard that thing fall? What exactly was that thing? Huh? Oh, that? The glass light stand. Right, the one that had fallen over at the scene. Phoenix, something about that's odd. Yeah, very odd. Yeah, it is odd. I'll press further. Mr. White. Huh? What? You're saying you saw the glass light stand? Yes. Then change your testimony to reflect that. Sorry. My bad. Witness will revise his testimony. Okay, of course. Look like a dog. The glass stand was lying on the floor? That's the first I've heard of it. Why didn't you tell us about the stand before? Why? Well, I was instructed not to. Wait! One moment! Give me a minute to gather my thoughts. I'm so confused. Falling apart. Your Honor, please, I ask that you do not allow the witness to be battered anymore. Mr. Wright, please refrain from badgering the witness. Yes, Your Honor. Edgeworth is... Very well, the witness may continue his... Here's the thing about that, right? Is that it couldn't have been. Yeah, no. Objection, motherfucker. Mr. White. It was impossible for you to have seen the glass stand. Look at this. Floor plan to the scene of the murder, yes? Correct, Your Honor. Now look. If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area that you would be able to see. Here. Oh, note that the stand is not within the visible area. Well, Mr. White, what do you have to say to that? Ridiculosity, Mr. White. If you were in the Gatewater Hotel, as you claim, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There's no way you could have recognized the broken shards of a glass light stand. So, when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment that it fell. The only place you could have seen it from is inside the Fey Law offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. Gah! So glad my housemates are out of town so I can like really fucking pull it through. I'm delivering, okay? This is for you guys. Mr. White. Mr. White. You did it, didn't you? Mr. Your Honor, Miss Mia... Looks like we're about to get a verdict. That's far enough, Phoenix Wright. What? God, forgot about Edgeworth. Mr. White. I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime now? What? I said you should confess your crime. Ergo, confess that you placed the wiretap. The wiretap? Order! Order! Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this. Distinguished members of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. Yeah, I really don't want to added. As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Corp. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices. What does that have to do, Your Honor? The question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office and by who? No, you wouldn't! Mr. White, in order to place the wiretap, you entered Miss Ray's office. Am I correct? Correct! You are most correct, Miles. Give me a break. Yes. In order to place a wiretap, I breached the Fey & Co. law offices. That is when I saw that accursed light stand. Now I'm confused. Someone please explain to the court what all this means, Edgeworth. God, my reading skills are off the chain right now. Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his... It's determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in. It's shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand at the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. Wright would like you to believe that Mr. White, the murderer. I see. However, it is a fact that Mr. White has been to the office well before the murder took place. He went to place the wiretap. He could have seen the glass light stand then. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright's theory revealed for the baseless conjecture it is. Dawn. I'm the ace attorney, damn it. Why do you think you can get away with this? We'll testify to the court about this wiretapping. Leave it to me. I feel faint. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. It entered the Fey & Co. law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw this glass light stand. No, you didn't. That's the thing. So you saw the stand before the night of the incident, and this is how you were able to identify what had fallen over, by the sound. Correct! That is right. I see. Very well. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine. What am I supposed to do now?
Good luck, Phoenix.
I know exactly what I'm supposed to do now. Because he's full of lies. He's full of lies and 100 little rats. Here's the thing about that. What? Am I not supposed to do that yet? Damn it. Okay, hold on. Because, okay, at the very beginning it said that the receipt was dated for 2 days ago, so she wouldn't have even had it until then. The thing is that the focal point of that is now the writing on.
Hold it. Objection.
This proves the wiretap was played before the murder. Cool. I have everything I need, I just need to figure out how to get to it. Flash shards. I don't think I have. Why did you tap me his phone? Objection. I think, yeah, hold on. There's something I'm not getting. The stand was made entirely out of glass. It was quite stylish, so I guess it made a lasting impression on me. Such a beauticious thing deserves attention, does it not? That is all. Damn it, there's nothing here for me to press him on. Oh well. Rattled on enough that I left something out of him. Why? Was it really you that went to the office? Or was it Miss May? Unidentified fingerprints on some... Unidentified fingerprints. Several days old were found in the offices were obviously Mr. Wright's. I know Edgeworth. He's already run a check on those. You already pressed everything. Happy Valentine's Day, Pipi. Oh my god, happy Valentine's Day. Oh yeah, it's midnight. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. To celebrate the season of love, we're playing a game about two gay lawyers arguing over a rich man. Hold on. I think I've already pressed everything. Okay. Don't tell me I've run out of ammo. I'm afraid that's as far as you'll go, Mr. Wright. Time has come for you to admit you fought honorably. More. I can't take this anymore. Mr. Wright. You giving up? Yes, Your Honor. Phoenix! Phoenix, over here! I know that voice. Mia? Never give up, Phoenix. Fucking shit, Mia! Where am I? Meeting lobby? What happened? Oh, right. Lost the trial. I was hallucinating.
Hey, bestie!
Ah, you're finally awake. Ah! Not the second one. Hey, Phoenix! Jack? No way to greet an old friend. Phoenix, I want you to look at me. Tits! You're... Maya? Didn't you know that the Fae women have strong psychic powers? When you accepted your fears, that was enough of a shock to awaken Maya's true powers. So, Maya's channeling you? Mia? That's right. I am Maya, but I'm also Mia. Now, I need you to listen to me, Phoenix. Maya never gave up, so you can't either. That's what I came here to tell you. But we don't have much time, Phoenix. Now listen. Already won. Huh? Have that receipt in the court record, right? Oh, yeah, the one you wrote Maya on. Phoenix, Wright wrote that, not me. So what do I do with it? Look at the front of the receipt. Front? Your regular receipt. Looks like it's from a famous department store. $1,000. Wow, big spender. Item, last light stand. Date of purchase September 4th. September 4th! That's right, Phoenix. I bought that stand the day before I was killed. Whoa! What did Mr. Wright say in his testimony? It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. He said he saw the stand a week before the murder. You go. Court is about to reconvene. Go do it, Phoenix. You know you're innocent. Now you just have to prove it. Right.
The receipt is finally updated and I can grill his ass with it. Freshly grilled ass. September 9th, 116, District Court, Courtroom number 1.
Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. The defendant, rather. Are you all right, Mr. Wright? Yeah, sorry, Your Honor. I'm fine now. Let's start where we left off. Your Honor, there is nothing to go back to. Cross-examination of Mr. Wright is not all that is required now is for you to pass judgment on the defendant. Your Honor, please give me one more chance. I promise you, this is the last time I'll ask you. But as Mr. Edgeworth has noted, the trial is more or less finished. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have an opinion on this matter? Okay, let us give Mr. Phoenix Wright his last chance. Well, you may begin your cross-examination. No, it wasn't.
Objection!
Look closely at this. See the word Maya written in blood? You're grasping. Grasping your dick tonight, bestie! Look at the other side of the receipt! The other side? Your Honor. Would you like to... Well, last light stand. The date of purchase. Why, that's the day before the murder. You see, Mr. White, when you allegedly entered Fay & Co. law offices at the beginning of September, the stand could not have been there. Well, Mr. White, can't get out of this one, can you? No, it's impossible. Uh-oh, he's losing it. Well, Your Honor, I understand there must be quite a bit of pressure on you, but I think you'll agree you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances. Well, is all for the trial of... Not so fast, right? God damn it. What? No way he could worm his way out of this one. Oh wait, I forgot. It's Edgeworth. And there is a certain thread of logic to the defendant's claims. However, there is no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent. Ergo, I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. I need time to make one more inquiry into the matter. Their inquiry isn't going to be enough of those updated autopsy reports. This guy just makes up evidence as he pleases. This is bad. Mr. White's guilt is obvious. There is no need to prolong this trial any further. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, if anyone's going to call Mr. White to trial, it would be me, the prosecutor. I need a day to ascertain whether these new claims have any basis in factual evidence. I see. Objection denied. What? Completion of the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright will be postponed until tomorrow. No! There's no telling what will happen if I can't end this now. Ashworth is sure to come up with or just make up something. But Mia showed up to help me and all. Mr. Your Honor, may I go home? Of course, thank you for your time. Ah! The witness will stay. Mia. Phoenix. Read this note out loud. Mia? This. Will receive. Your Honor, if I may? You're quite persistent today, Mr. Wright. You bet I am. My life is riding on this one. I have something I'd like to read to the court. I love how you could still answer wrong. Memo Mia had given me. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. Finance, famous celebrities. When it happened. Stop! Desist! Halt! Oh, please stop! Make him stop! How did you get that list? Mr. White, admit your guilt right here, right now. Or else this list will be released to the press. I confess. I confess. I did it. I hit her. I hit Miss Mia with the thinker. Case closed, Your Honor.
Got his ass.
Well, I see no reason to continue the trial. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Done it again. By a spirited defense. Yes, Your Honor. I guess you could say that. Only you knew how spirited it was.
I get it, because she's a ghost.
Yeah, well. This court finds the defense, rather, the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright, not guilty. Let's go. I'm the best lawyer that ever lived. I'm the best lawyer in town. That is all. This court is adjourned. Ooh. Well, I never thought I'd be saying this again, but congratulations. You're lucky I was born a fae. I'm lucky I had both you and Maya on my side. I'm glad you made it. Thank you. You risked a lot to help me and Maya. I won't forget it as long as I live. As long as you live? Shut the fuck up, Phoenix. My time here's running out. Huh? Maya's powers are still weak. I can't stay here that long. What? No! There's still so much to say. Don't worry. I'm sure we'll meet again. Chief! Not the chief. Phoenix? Can you come to the office tonight and say... Office? See you later. Chief. Mia!
Number 99. And code.
You came!
I'm kinda worried you might not.
Huh? Of course I came.
Well then.
I'm pretty hungry. How about a burger? You should see your face. What are you talking about? It's me, Maya. Son of a bitch. Maya? What, did I look like my sister? Look like you were her!
Might be able to use that.
Oh, Phoenix, go to the store and buy me some lunch, would you? Maya, why are you here?
Because of this! See, Mia wrote me a letter.
Take care of Phoenix for me. Take care of... Huh? Means the office. This office. Someone has to help with the new Wright & Co. law offices, right?
And who better but me, Mia Fey, reporting for duty.
Wait, no, on second thought, let's make this casual.
Yo, Nick! Maya here, ready to get down to business.
You don't mind me calling you Nick.
It's a great name.
Mia said that's what your friend Larry calls you? Nick?
You know what this means? We're partners!
No, when I think about it, Maya's fault I'm here. But if it wasn't for her, I'd probably be in jail. Wright & Co. law offices. Got a good ring to it. Yeah. Thanks, Maya. Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking cry! Oh, why is this game so fucking emotional? Oh my god. Good luck, Phoenix. I'll always be.
Right. Okay, Nick, let's do it.
Do what?
Burgers, dummy, burgers! There's a great burger joint just down the street. Come on, time's a wasting.
Okay, wait up.
That end.
Yay! Oh my god. Oh. Steel Samurai. It pains me. But we do have to wrap up here. So I'm super glad that I was able to get through the first cases. Like, there's 4. I thought there were only 3. There's 4 cases in the first. Yeah, I think there's one right. There's got to be one after, because knowing how this game ends, I think there's 4. Yeah, I think there's 4. Anyway, point being, we'll do Steel Samurai tomorrow, or I stream next. I don't know. God, I had a lot of thoughts today. A lot of thoughts specifically about this stream. And there was another game. Oh yeah, Splatoon. I want to stream some Splatoon at some point. Splatoon also. But no, we're not starting this. No. No. Ba-da-ba, ba-da, ba-da-da-da. Okay, awesome, cool, great. Close that down. Oh my god, oh, my throat hurts, and I've been sitting in such a position that, like, my ribs are feeling kind of weird from talking. Oh my god. This stream is almost double the length of my usual streams, but I really wanted to get, like, that much done. I wanted to do, Phoenix Wright, because of, like, the way my brain works and how I always, like, I'm, like, constantly forgetting. I wanted to do it, like, progress-based instead of time-based, so that's how we'll be running this one. I think, really, to be quite honest with you, you might do 1 case tomorrow and then maybe wrap it up with some Fortnite or something, because, like, the last case is really long. Let's see if anybody's online. I don't know if anyone's going to be online, like, raid, but we'll see. Good night, berries. Good night, Tanjay P. Yeah, nobody's online to raid. It's really late. I hope you guys all have a wonderful night. I don't know if I'll stream tomorrow or what is tomorrow? Tomorrow Tuesday? Well, I mean, I guess today is technically Tuesday, but, like, not really. Ooh, my pre-order shipped. Oh, what pre-order am I getting? Hold on. Oh, Nandroid Okami Mio. That's coming to me soon. Anyway, good night, Pipi. Good night, good night, good night. I am, thing. Oh, I don't know if I'll stream tomorrow or Wednesday. But we'll come back and we'll probably play the Steel Samurai case and then Fortnite. Yeah, honestly, that sounds like a hella good plan. So have a great night, everybody. Thank you so much for coming by. I really appreciate all of your support. And I will see you probably tomorrow. Have a good night.